Welcome to the Geek Stuff review. This time, we're looking at the Kano Build-at-Home Computer. So, here it is. This is the Kano Build-at-Home Computer, and it all comes in this incredibly bright and attractive orange box, with a happy waving Jaduka, your Kano companion, embossed on the top. The back of the box shows a diagram of what the Kano computer looks like, and it summarizes some of the major selling points: video, music, games, and coding. Inside the orange box is a cardboard box, again with a bright graphical representation of the product. It's a sturdy box with magnetic clasp. Now, let's look inside. Ooh, it all gets very exciting. We have a very bright Bluetooth keyboard, and on the back there's an inbuilt charging cable to keep it charged. It's a great size, not too big so as to be unwieldy, and not too small as to render it fiddly. It's so bright, but the colour scheme works very well. The function keys contrast nicely against the orange, and the white characters are easily visible. Now here's the Raspberry Pi. Now this is the actual computer part of the computer. Now at the time of writing this review, the Kano comes with the Raspberry Pi 3, the latest version. As you can see, it has an HDMI port to plug into your TV, memory card slot, Ethernet port and USB ports. The Raspberry Pi 3 has Wi-Fi built in, so you probably won't use the Ethernet port, but it is there if you want to use it for networking. This is the plastic case which houses the Raspberry Pi to keep it nice and safe whilst having all the ports accessible. This is the top part of the case, which also includes a speaker. The software is all held on this memory card, and here's the power plug and cables needed to get it all working. Again, all very nice and bright. The Kano also comes with some stickers, so you can personalize the computer. It's not necessary, but I guess it adds to the sense of fun. And last of all, there's the instruction book. The instructions are really simple, the diagrams are so easy to follow, and the instructions are typically one-liners like, plug this bit into this bit. Just to prove how easy it is, my 10-year-old daughter put it together. Excuse the Spock ears, but I'm proud to say she's going through a bit of a Star Trek phase at the moment. Within about 10 minutes, it was all together, plugged in and working. The screen then displayed a greeting and gave a few examples of what it could do before asking for the user's name. Pretty soon, my daughter was creating her avatar and connecting Kano to my home Wi-Fi network. As with all aspects of Kano, the desktop is wonderfully bright and accessible. It contains tiles which access activities such as Pong or Minecraft. These aren't regular versions though. These versions enable you to manipulate the game using code to change parameters and impact the behavior of the game. Within minutes of setting up the Kano computer, my daughter was creating drawings via code using the drawing app on the desktop. This is where the Kano really excels. It provides simple commands for you to type in, and then you get to see the effects of those commands. The instructions become less descriptive until you are provided with just the basics, so you start to apply the knowledge that you've learnt. Simply mirroring the commands on screen would be easy and boring. But this method establishes the basic knowledge and gets you to put it into practice. As well as Kano blocks, its own coding language, you can also use Scratch, which is used the world over to teach the basics of code. It's amazing how within half an hour of messing with this, my daughter was cobbling together rudimentary code and enjoying the results. I'll be honest, this is one of the most impressive geeky things I've used for a long time. The truth is that you could buy a Raspberry Pi 3, a wireless keyboard, and do this yourself for less. But the whole package is designed to inspire and excite, and it succeeds massively. This focuses on getting you constructing code and executing it to see how it works. You can type the code or drag blocks of code and create a sequence of instructions. Instead of teaching by preaching, this encourages the user to get stuck in. And within an hour, my daughter had grasped the basic structure of code and was genuinely proud of the little projects she was completing. So, an easy 5 stars, a beautiful piece of kit which is also very fun. This will get your kids, or you, exploring code and learning while going on little coding adventures. And remember, when you don't want to code, this is a fully functioning computer. So you can use it for things like homework or web browsing, or you could play around on YouTube for a while, where there happens to be lots of Kano blocks and Scratch projects to inspire you further.